All right, this is so random. This is such an impromptu stream, but I have to get it on video. That we hit 100,000. All right, we're just going to start Madness, and I am just going to get this thing set up. Okay, one second. No. There we are. Okay. There we are. 1 second. What's up, Cyan? What's up, love? Looks like no, did we already hit 100,000? Wait, no, I wanted to do it on. Wait a second. I got to get my rings on so I look cool. Wait a second. Okay, hold up. Wait. This is so chaotic. I was training, and I was going to stream at 2, and then all of a sudden we started to, like, I don't know. It was like a ton of subs, and I was like, I don't know. I'm going to miss it. But I don't want to miss it. Okay, wait. Let me set this up. There's a way I can get the countdown up on the screen. Can you hear me, by the way? Please tell me you can hear me. Can you hear me? What's up, Robert? Can y'all hear me? Okay, wait. I know there's a way I can do live countdown. I think it's on my YouTube studio. 1 second. Well, oh, shoot. Did we already hit over 100,000? No. No. I need to get it on video for the content, y'all. Here, wait. There might be... Okay, what we might do, Madness, I might need a couple of y'all to unsubscribe. I might need a couple of y'all to unsubscribe. So that way, then I'll put the video up here, and then when we hit 100,000, we'll act like it's real. So I think I need a couple of y'all unsubscribe, get it under 100,000. Now that the stream has begun, then we'll make it seem like we hit 100,000. Hashtag curated content. Everything is fake nowadays. Don't believe anything you see. Okay. Thank you, Robert. Okay. Y'all are, by the way, I love that y'all are here right now when I literally, this is the most impromptu stream of all time. Oh, wait, how do I do, there's a way to do live countdown. There is a way to do live countdown. Wait, what's going on? Oh, that's why. This is on some weird channel. Wait a second. That ain't my channel. Where's my channel? Why is my channel not popping up on my... Okay, 1 second, Madness. One second. We gotta... Oh, it's because my account had gotten hacked, so I have to... That is my password. What are you talking about? What? That is my password. Okay, 1 second, Madness. On for hours then. Here, wait. We're definitely gonna stream for like a couple hours. Why is it not? That is the new password I set. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Wait 1 second. What? That is not. Oh no. I think the hack is still there. They're texting me a code. 1 second. To reset my password. I don't know if y'all saw, but they had somebody hacked my... Wait, that's not my number either. Oh my gosh. What? Uh-oh. I think someone still has my account hacked, y'all. Uh-oh. Wait a second. This ain't good. Uh-oh. I think someone still has my account hacked, y'all. What? Uh-oh. We don't like this. I changed all my passwords and everything. Why all of a sudden is my... Uh-oh. It's not letting me log into my YouTube. Okay, thank you, Rob. We're going to get this figured out. Uh-oh. these like hackers came in and got a bunch of channels, and mine was getting streamed from. But now all of a sudden, it's not letting me sign into my YouTube on my computer. But I'm on my YouTube on my phone. Okay, Madness, just bear with me, all right? I think I got to change my password from my YouTube on here. Wait, I need to check like my permissions and stuff, see what's going on. I think those hackers are still lingering in my channel. So we'll hit 100,000. Yes, perfect. Thank you for unsubbing, y'all. Only time I'll ever say that. We're at 997 now, so that way we can get the video. But I need to change my password on here. Okay, I'm still the only one with permissions, but they went and changed these hackers, dude, they're so annoying. I want to change my password. Come on. Let me change my password. Why won't you let me change my password on here? Google account. Security and sign in. There we go. Okay. Okay. Change his password again. One second, Madness. One second. I have to go in and like completely rechange my password because of these hackers. What's up, y'all? Hey, I see y'all. I'm sorry, Madness. I'm trying to get this all done. What's up, D? What's up, Greg? Rob, what's up, everybody? Dude, I tried a mix of symbols. Come on now. One second, y'all. Sorry. Change. I don't know if y'all saw like these hackers like got my channel a couple days ago. They've been getting a lot of people, but they're still trying to like claim password over the channel itself. It's really annoying. Okay, there we go. All right. Two-step verification is on. Oh, and there it is. That is not my number. Yep. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're going to... Whoa. Did my camera just go out? Well, we're getting all kinds of problems today on 100,000 stream. What's going on? Can y'all still hear me? Oh, my goodness. What's happening right now? What is going on? Madness, can y'all still hear me? Hi, Emily. Can y'all still hear me? Oh, my goodness. It's getting ridiculous. Okay, I need to... All right, there we go. Choose how you want to sign in. Tip yes on phone. All right. So what I'm going to do is I have to re-sign it. Okay, let me get my camera here in a second. Sorry, y'all. Hashtag professional streamer. You definitely wouldn't think that I have almost 100,000 subs. Can't even get my camera working right. But I got to get into the channel first. So we're going to get into the channel. Continue. City windows. No. So let's do this. Hear you, yes, but screen is frozen. All right, I'm going to restart the camera. I don't know what just happened. It just like went off out of nowhere. That's annoying. Nothing more annoying than technology. It is what it is. We're not going to get frustrated because everything is good. Everything is great. About to hit 100,000. Madness, thank you for the ones who unsubbed. So that way I can get it on video. All right, we're gonna go to the live countdown. I will get the camera up here in just a second. 1 second. Sorry, I also know this is the most random. Oh my goodness. Now it's not recognizing the USB on my camera. 1 second. This is just technology being crappy. 1 second. Unplug for 10 seconds and plug it back in. Y'all know the drill. All right, we're gonna go to YouTube Studio. I'm gonna get up the. So here's what I'm gonna do, Madness. I'm gonna get the countdown up on. I'm gonna get the countdown up on the stream so we can film it, and I'm gonna record us hitting 100,000. That's what we're gonna do. It'll be really cool. It'll be great content, and it'll be fun to celebrate with y'all. See live count. All right, there we go. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to. Well, what I want to do is get my camera on so it works. So I'm gonna get my camera on. 1 second. Okay. I swear this is gonna work, y'all. Yeah! All right. Okay. Camera is a go. Now, what we're gonna do, I got y'all chat right up here in the top left. Just keep calm, we're hanging. It's so real. It's so funny. Like, this is what happens when a musician tries to be a YouTuber. I can't do anything right. Okay. I also apologize. I'm exhausted. Then I went to the gym. I was like way too late. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're going to hit 100,000. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do a window capture. The window capture is going to be channel analytic. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Okay. All right. Wait. There we go. Oh, yeah, buddy. Professional streamer right here. This is professional YouTube. Look at this. Look at this. I might as well be like a programmer. Look at me over here. I should probably get the channel name in here, right? Or something like that. That looks pretty cool. Stretch it out a little bit. Make it a little bit more cool. And then shrink her down. Make it a little bit even. My OCD is going to make me crazy. All right. Now I'm going to start recording. Here we go. I got to cue up some music, too. We got to cue some music up for... Wait. Not yet. No. We don't want to hit 100,000 yet. Wait 1 second. Wait. Let me get some music cued. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, wait. Oh, man. What song am I going to put up? I don't know what song to put up. Odyssey. We'll load up Odyssey. That'll be the one we'll do real quick. Wait, someone unsub. Somebody unsub real quick, man. Wait. Somebody unsub. We got to record it for the content. Wait. I love y'all. Listen. Let's be real though. Okay, man, I love y'all so much. Let's be real though. That is how much I appreciate all of y'all. The fact that literally you would help me out and be like, all right. Okay. Let's get it queued. I'm going to get it queued right here. 1 sec. Okay, Odyssey is queued. Odyssey will be our celebration song. This is the most curated fake social media content ever that I'm about to post. Because we've hit 100,000 like 4 times, but I keep having people unsub. Okay, Mattis. Okay, here we go. Let me get a drink of water, and then everybody resub. And then we're going to celebrate for the content. This is so corny. I love how corny this is. I'm just such a cheese ball. All right, let's get this over here. Here we go. All right. Okay, Madness, we are at 99,997 subs. We're almost at 100,000. Started this channel 2 years ago, and all y'all have supported City of Sound like crazy and supported me through this whole journey, watching vlogs, gaming vids, tour vlogs, reaction vids, and it has been everything. But we just went down a sub, so maybe not. Okay, I love that, like, I'm doing this to, like, shoot this content, and then we just went down a sub. All right, everybody resub. All right, we're at 97, so we went down a couple. Now we're back up. We're going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to move over a little bit this way. Move over a little bit this way. Wait, I got to get myself a little centered. Man, how do like these streamers and YouTubers make these vids look so like cool and like well done? It's got to be like curated. There's no way it's real. Okay, all right. 2 more. All right. I feel like I'm pretty square on the right. I feel like I'm pretty good on the framing for the content. Let's go backwards. All right. 999. We got one more between 100,000. Oh wait, I should have. Oh man, I should have had chat. Oh. 100,000 subs! Celebration music. I love you, Madness. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Oh, 100,001. We're already climbing. We're already past the milestone. Let's go. I don't have anything to throw around. My wallet. I don't know. Celebrate. I'm a little awkward. I don't know how to celebrate this right now. Yeah. You hit 100,000 subs twice. Hey, we're at 100,003 already. Madness, I love y'all. Hey. Turn this down a little bit. Turn this down a little bit. Let's turn that music down a little bit. There we go. Hey, real talk to all y'all who are in here on stream who jumped in on this impromptu stream. Hey, I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. The support that I have seen, that the band has seen over the last like 2 years especially. You have kept us alive. You have kept us around. You have given me a completely new outlet that I never thought would be something that I would do. So like genuinely to everybody in chat, you mean the world to us. You mean the world to me. Thank you for like being so supportive and just like so believing in all these things that we're doing. It really does mean everything. And I know that the whole start of this was really goofy because I was trying to get it recorded that we hit 100,000. But like in all seriousness, thank you. I love you, and I really hope that you're excited to see what is about to happen with City of Sound and the new songs that we have coming, and this album that you're funding and continuing that you're continuing to fund. Thank you for continuing to fund the album so we can keep creating it. So there's 100,000. It means a lot, and I love you. And now let's hang out on stream and celebrate. Madness, let's get this chat up here. That was a genuine reaction. Love it. Dude, y'all are awesome. I love so much that you went and unsubbed at a moment's notice. Madness, you are awesome. Like, you're actually the coolest, dude. I'm going to put this over here. Oh, no, that's me. This one. Put it over here so I can kind of come over this side. There we go. Like, Madness, I love you so much. This 100,000 was iconic. Dude, I mean, y'all know, I'm so goofy and just like, I don't know. I'm not good at this. I don't know how to stream and like record that, you know. I do the worst part of it. I should have gotten like a pie or something to like put in my face. John Reeves and I have actually talked about for the album, for fundraising. We've thought about for the GoFundMe, we might do like a Wheel of Death stream where we do like a 6-hour stream. And then if we hit certain markers, we'll spin the wheel that has like these terrible things we have to do. And him and I will like co-stream. I think it could be super funny. Super fun. Hey, I love y'all. Thank you. Like, I appreciate all y'all in chat right now. I see every single one of y'all. It actually does mean a lot. You know I goof around. I don't really pay attention to numbers a whole lot. But actually, John Reeves was actually the one a couple weeks ago where he like texted me. He's like, "Bro, you're about to hit 100,000," and I was like, "What?" And I went and looked at it, and like I act all cool and coy, like numbers don't matter to me, but like it does mean a lot that there are over 100,000 people that watch this big goofy lead singer of this independent band that's trying to stick it to the industry, and like y'all show up for me in many ways, and like it really does mean a lot. So I really appreciate you. I mean seriously, I'm not like just being goofy now. Like I'm being serious. Y'all know I'll get heartfelt on the channel every once in a while, and it's been amazing. I mean, just to like kind of recap, if that's all right to do, like on this stream, like, we had an amazing listener base even before I started the channel, right? Like we were cooking, we were doing really well. And then a friend of mine, my buddy Paul, who's like one of my boys, he was like, "Hey man, I'd love to see you break down live performances. And I bet people would love to see you break down live performances." And I was like, "Well, what's that?" And he was like, "Well, it's like these videos, they're called reactions." He was like, "You should like try it out." Never watched a reaction, nothing. And even when I first filmed like my vid, I had never actually watched, I'd never watched one. I just got on, started recording, watched a live performance of like a couple artists, and I just like, I just went with it, not curated at all, wasn't trying to do anything. I'm going to put on one of our new, this is actually a little sneak peek. So this is in pre-production. This is pre-production you're hearing right now, but why not play a new song that's in pre-production? I got to get the chat up here because I don't know how to run this. There we go. You're goofy as a part of you, and you're amazing. You made my heart melt. Oh, thank you, Emily. You're sweet. Do you get a play button? Yeah, I will get a play button. Oh, thank you, Cyan. I appreciate you. So it was cool though because we had like this like awesome gaming fan base that we had garnered, and we had like a base from like some of like these tours we did in really small rooms. We grinded it out literally like on tour where we played in front of like 8 people, and then the next show we'd play in front of 200. It was just like, and we're still doing that. Like that's just how it is. And we were just grinding it out. And then when my buddy was like, "Dude, I would love to see you do these breakdowns of these performances," he was like, "Also, man, like," he was like, "I'd love to see you vlog like the band stories." He was like, "Vlog like the tours, vlog the shows. I'd love to see it." I was like, "Dude, I don't know how to edit any of that." He was like, "Dude, just take 2 weeks, learn how to edit as much as you can." And so I did it. We did a couple videos. I did a couple vlogs. They actually did decently well. And then I did certain artists, especially like when I first did BTS, and it like blew up. And then quite a few other artists that I've done, across the board, which actually one was Iron Maiden, and I'm actually bringing Iron Maiden back on the channel next week, which I'm excited for. But like the starter ones, like I did like Nightwish when I first started, Taylor Swift, Arijit Singh. I mean, there was just quite a few that like I did when I first started. And then I did the vlogs, and the band vlogs started doing well. I did songwriting vlogs. I did songwriting streams, and they were going well. And like getting to see how the channel introduced people to City of Sound. And, when I was right off the bat, I was honest with people. I was like, "Look, I'm doing this channel because I want people to know who my band is. We're independent. We don't have a marketing team or a label. This will be our marketing team. Like this is our way of reaching people we never reached before." And I was really honest about it right off the bat, like right when the channel started. And I knew that might be kind of like it might burn a bridge. And dude, it didn't at all. Like every one of the fan bases from those artists that I just named, like I was so honest about, not that I was so honest, but you know what I'm saying? Like I was just being upfront right away with what the channel was. And they were just like, "Dude, yeah, let's go. Like we love your band. We love the music. Like you guys have a great message. Let's roll. Like do the videos on the artists we love, but like we're going to show y'all support, and we're going to be there." And it really just kind of started this really beautiful I don't know, just like kind of journey. And I had no idea what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. Literally, I don't. I still have no idea what I'm doing. I edit all my videos, everything, and I have no idea what I'm doing. And y'all still like show up with these terribly edited vids and like horribly edited band vlogs and show vlogs. All those writing vlogs that I have of like me writing songs in the woods, and like y'all go and watch them and like support them. It just like, it means a lot. And I think the coolest thing, if y'all are cool with me talking about this right now for just a second, support from Iran. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is it Bashiri? Is that how I say that? Bashiri? Thank you. Thank you so much. Amazing to have support from Iran. That's incredible. Like, I think one of the coolest things is, just to be frank with y'all, is, I'll make sure this is on repeat right now. You know, the last 2 years has been incredibly challenging. Really, the last 5-6 years of life have been incredibly challenging, especially with the band and us remaining independent and, you know, self-funded by me and, you know, whatever, you know, choosing to go into immense band debt to try to make City of Sound work and whatever. And when I first started the channel, things were really not going well. And there was just a lot of things, not just personally, but even like within the band at that time, and just things that, you know, Nova and I especially refused to let City of Sound die. And mainly because we would meet so many of y'all at shows, and like, you just believed in what we were doing, but you also like were who we are, if that makes sense. And you like carried our message like hard on your sleeve, and it was just like incredible to see, and it encouraged us to keep going. And this channel really became kind of a place of like just peace and escape for me, with a lot of that stuff going on. And then when Nova and I decided not to let City of Sound die, this channel became a like conduit to like engage with our listener base, grow our listener base, but also like find other artists that we never would have listened to. There's so many artists through this channel that I never would have heard of and never listened to if it wasn't for y'all. And so I guess long story short, just what I'm trying to say is thank you. I understand that we have such a long way to go with this like second album that you're literally funding, that we have a long way to go to break through, and we have been fighting nonstop for almost 10 years now to break through, stay independent, blah, blah, blah. You know our story. But the fact that like you continue to like show up on the channel and like show us love and encourage us, it just like really, really means the world. So just like, thank you. You know, it just, this is a silly YouTube channel. Not only did you introduce me to cinematic rock, but to other bands I've never heard of. Oh, I love that, Darcel. And you, Darcel, are the reason that I got to go to a J-Hope concert, and not a lot of people know that. Like, you're the reason I got to go to a J-Hope concert, which is amazing. That never, man, I'm sorry, my throat's all dry. Jeez. Do you love Jiven? Yes. Kurt, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Wow. 10 memberships. Thank you, dude. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I guess just like full circle, something that's been so incredibly encouraging from this is we have seen an already amazing listener base take a leap into another kind of level, right? And so many of y'all have shown up at our shows. Like, driving from way out there, like Kurt right there, like driving from way out to get to locations on tour, events, and come see us, and like buying our merch, which is a lifesaver for us. Like you go in, like you buy the City of Sound merch, which literally like keeps us afloat. It has just meant everything. Kind of what y'all have brought, just like through the channel and everything. So just like, again, thank you. It just means everything. Thank you, Coffee. Oh, Darren, that's amazing. Oh, I love that. But yeah, I'm like, I have no idea where the channel's going to go. I have no clue. I have some funny vids next week. We're finally getting around to the meet our new guitarist interview. So John Reeves and I have literally been talking about doing this for 2 months, and we just have not gotten to do it. Because there's still so many of our listeners who have no idea who John is. And I'm like, we need to put on the channel who John Reeves is. So we are finally going to do like the guitarist interview to welcome John as our new guitarist, even though he's been in the band for about 6 months. Man, it must be dry in here because I'm coughing all of a sudden. Thank you, Cyan. I appreciate you. You're sweet. Thank you, Kurt. So like, yeah, what do we... Well, I mean, what you're listening to right now is a little bit of a teaser of one of the new songs. This is the pre-production, so if you like the music in the background, that's what this is. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit because I think it might be a little bit too loud. There we go. Thank you because you changed my life with your song. Oh, Emily, you're sweet. Don't make me cry on stream. Don't make me cry on stream, but thank you, Emily. I appreciate you so much. That's like really, really sweet. And I love that. Yeah, I do need some hot tea with honey. That's for sure. You know, and that's been a cool thing too, is like, I think the symbiotic relationship that we have with our listeners is a really beautiful thing because, you know, I obviously, like, I don't share a lot of, you know, super personal details of like what was going on with life over the last like over 5 years, and just like with the band and everything. But like the fact that, you know, we have listeners come up to us, like Emily just said, all the time, you know, at shows, or like we get notes and messages, you know, just of like how our songs have like, you know, touched them and whatever, helped them through like some hard times, which is incredible. I love the fact though that like you have helped us get through so many tough times, and you have literally like encouraged me in moments where I am so broken down by the industry and just like betrayal, being like buried by labels on opportunities. And like, I am so ready to give up and just call it and like start a country career or just go be like a farmhand, literally. Like, whatever, I'll just go be a farmhand. I don't even care. And even in moments where like I've questioned my existence, you know, our song, The Current, that was when, you know, I literally thought about just letting I was sitting in a river and I thought about letting the river take me. And it was literally our listeners and their belief and their like hope and their just resolve like in their lives and to push us forward is what kept us around. And so like, Emily, to you, like, I thank you because you have changed our lives with listening to our songs and like pushing us forward and believing in us. So like, thank you too. Music is awesome. Work out too. I love that. Happy to support you. It's great to see your vids and listen to your music. One day. Yes, Robert. Yes, you will see us live. It's going to happen. We're working on stuff right now. By the way, for anyone in Nashville, we're probably going to announce a Nashville show here real soon. Love the instrumental and a peek of your process. Your songs do heal. Thank you, Migley. I appreciate you. Thank you. While cleaning my house. I love that copy. That's great. Yes, we always kept hope because it must always end in hope, right, Darren? We know that. Love from India. I like that you love BT. Thank you. I caught a live stream. Let's go, Reg. They are the real deal. Best year. Thank you, Kurt. Yeah, we've met Kurt a couple shows. Yeah, I mean, you know, we got plans for next year, and I'm working just my tail off on this second album. It's been exhausting, but madness. There's a lot of things that I've been trying to process that I think we're going to do. I'm thinking about actually releasing our whole catalog from our first album to the singles we've had so far on like this really cool keychain company that is being really big in Korea right now. And I'm thinking about doing something like that so people can own like all of our music and we can start slowly moving off Spotify and stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of things we're working on. And like, it's all possible because of this. It's all possible because there's 106,000 people that have subbed. And the vast majority of those people have fallen in love with City of Sound. And the band members, you know, like I know Nova loves y'all so much. Our violinist, and obviously, you know, John Reeves, who's our guitarist now, like he loves you guys. And his channel's vastly successful. And I don't know, y'all just mean a lot. You mean a lot to us. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm trying to think of like, I'm trying to think of like, I'm trying to think of like some of like the fun kind of like breaking moments on the channel that were hilarious. I remember my first stream was super funny because at that time I was signed to like an esports team in gaming. We had a lot of fans in the gaming world. And I had so many people coming to the stream that had no idea what was going on. And it was so funny. I remember the first vid that went like viral. That was Outro Tier by BTS. That was awesome. There's been actually like so many like fun little. I remember when I did my first vlog and I was really nervous because I was kind of showing like the behind the scenes of the band, and I was just filming with my phone and then editing. I didn't know if it would go well, and like so many people loved it and like supported it. Man, I'm coughing so much. It's dry down here. If you have a chance to meet BTS, what would you like to do? Collaborate a song. I would either do what I've done with a bunch of artists that I wrote songs for, and write like something more in like what they would want to do, or I would write something like City of Sound and have them do a cinematic rock vibe. That's what I would do. If I had a chance to meet BTS, I'd be like, we're going to collab. Not really for their sake, but for our sake. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, you know, we're pushing madness. You know, I know a lot of y'all know our vision, like ever since we relocated back to Indiana, and you know, we're trying to do a lot of regional shows, which like right now we're looking at possibly a Nashville show in December. We might be in Lexington, Kentucky, and then also back in Indianapolis and doing a bunch of regional shows. There are some possibilities, though, that we might go international in touring by early next year. We'll see. We've been working on some stuff. So we'll see. But this second album, actually, we could just talk about this. Let's talk about how we're going to release these songs. So there's been a couple options, and I think we've kind of come down to a really good plan. So we want the album to be 15 songs. Now, that depends if we can get it fully funded. We're almost halfway on the GoFundMe for the album, but we've already started recording. I just believe we're going to do it. I think what we're going to do, it'll kind of depend. We'll either release the first single like first quarter of next year, or we'll wait till before the beginning of the summer, depending on what happens with some of these shows. And I would think we're going to release like 5 to 6 singles. And we'll do that all throughout the summer, and then we drop the album like September. I don't know. We're going to see. Because we need this album to be our breakthrough, right? We've talked about this. This is like our last go, just because it costs so much money and so much effort in life. And I'm like, okay, if we have to have this second album be our like breakthrough, our moment where we like, a million X the fan base, then we have to do it so smart and like so well. So what I want to do is, I think what we're going to do is, we'll release like 5 to 6 singles. We will attempt to give each one a music video if we can afford it, because I think the band YouTube is a huge asset. Every time we release a music video on the band YouTube, it does super well and it gains so many listeners. So I think we'll try to do a music video to each of them, really utilize the hype on YouTube. But I think we're going to sell the songs as downloads like a month before they release on like streaming services, just so, one, that helps us monetize, but also like gives our listener base the chance to like own our music and like directly support us. Then before we release the album, I think we're going to do, there's this really cool company I've been looking at, and it's that keychain company I was telling you about, where it's like, it's really cool. They've kind of brought back the CD, except it's like this little keychain that's an app for your phone. And it has like the whole album on it, lyrics, like cover arts, everything. And it's something like our listeners can own. It's very, very interesting. And I think what we would do is we would actually release the hardware of our album like a month before it actually comes out. To try and sell as many like real albums as possible, to see if we can like do it old school and outside of the industry, independent, sell our own album, and see if we can like fund the whole next year with album sales. I don't know, but like we got to try, right? Yeah, Emily, they're going to hit, and I think you're going to love some of these new songs. Did John's song pass muster? What do you mean, Joyce? Did John's song pass muster? Hi, sweet boy. Oh, what's up, Sophie? What's up, girl? Love you. Wusong had a silicone armband 4/4. He would download content. Yeah. I'll tell y'all about the little keychain thing when it's time, because I think we'll do a test run of our Silent Empire album and our whole catalog, where we'll release that and give people a chance to buy it if they want to, just to see how it goes. And that way it also gives our listeners a chance to own our back catalog before we start releasing like the new album and stuff. Thank you, Hiley. So, he's writing. Yeah, he has sent me a couple ideas. We're still, I go back and forth with him on just like stuff we're looking for. So he's been submitting ideas for the album 100%. John's awesome, dude. I love him so much. It's difficult for, this isn't in terms of John, but like for the whole band, because I open up submitting ideas for the whole band. It's more of a, it's difficult. I am so like specific on like what is and is not like a City of Sound song, just because our stuff has to be so perfectly curated. Like every song has to stand on its own, if that makes sense. Every song has to, like, if we wanted to release it as a single, it could be. Just because we live and die by every release because we're independent, you know? So I feel bad for the whole band because I'm like, submit all your ideas. And then I will sit with their ideas for like a month, figuring out what can be done with it, if it should be on the album, all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate John a lot because John has just been throwing me ideas, which I appreciate him so much. I mean, if y'all want, I mean, do you want to hear some of the pre-production? We can, it's 100,000 streams. Do we do some leaks right now? Do we want to talk about the new album and the new songs, even though they're not going to come out for a long time? Anyone else working for free right now? Working overtime? I'm working for free. I'm not even working for free. I'm working for negative. I'm working to lose money. That's what I'm doing. Let's do that. Here, let me see. Did I get... Okay, we're gonna leak some song titles here and some concepts and everything, all right? Do I have the new demo? That's from 11.4. Yes, I believe I do. Thank you highly. I appreciate it. Well, I'll show you that keychain thing too. What was it called? It was called someone sent it to me on Discord. A listener sent it to me on our whoops. A listener sent it to me on our Madness Discord. And they were like, dude, y'all should think about doing this. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so smart. Here, I'll pull it up just so y'all can see this. Because I think, one, it's a direct way to like monetize the band. But I think it's also just like a really good idea. So it's, okay. I guess you're going to be able to see it in the top left because I switched off the window. So it's called Kit Better, and it's been popping up all over Korea right now, right? So this has been popping up all over. I love you, Sophie. So it's like these physical albums. So look at this. It's kind of cool. So they like fit in your hand like a keychain, but they have an app, and the app has like all this cool stuff. It like unlocks it. So it's like a collectible. And they're about to start manufacturing in the US. So you get like this thing with like City of Sound on it. Like let's say we did our first album and our whole catalog, for like the test run, right? Give people an opportunity to get it. It's like this cool little collectible. It reminds me of a Digimon, like a Tamagotchi. And basically like you can just like put all the like, okay, well this is getting a little glitchy right now. But basically this is like what it is. And it's a way to bring back albums, but it wouldn't be a CD, right? Because you use your app now. But this Korean company, I guess it's blown up in Korea, and like, yeah, South Korean company, Kit Better, and the idea is it's called a kit album. So instead of a CD, it's called a kit album, and basically it can encompass like all your lyrics and everything, and then you get it. And then you have like the music. It's really, really cool. So I've thought about doing that even for our second album, but maybe for like all of our music itself. And that way it's like our listeners can directly engage with us, own our music, be a part of our music, and also like fund us. But also like get all like the cover arts and the lyrics and everything in one place. It's kind of like an awesome grab bag of everything. So, anyways, that's just something that, so that's something that I've been looking at. So, I think it's pretty cool. Okay. Should we try some leaks? Let's try some leaks. Yeah? Let me see what I can... Here, let's do this. I'd buy CDs too. So we sell CDs at our concerts. We sell CDs. I've thought about putting our CDs up on the store. We just have to ship them ourselves, so it takes a lot of work. But I've thought about for the holidays, I might in a couple weeks put our album up on the store, and then we'll just ship them ourselves. But I think that Kit Better thing is just cool because it's like, it literally like connects to your phone, and then literally it just has like, you can scroll through the lyrics. It like has like all these extra things that you can't do with a CD, and it's like the modern day CD, if that makes sense. I also know, Madness, the reason I know that company's doing well is because you know who's already trying to bury it? The music industry, streaming services. They don't want it to succeed, and that tells me it's because it's the right way to go. And I've already seen the product. The product is so cool. So I think it's something really worth putting out there. But yeah, we might put our CDs, like our album, up on the store for the holidays, and we'll just do all the shipping ourselves. That could be really cool. What's up, Marina? What's going on? Okay. Let's talk through some leaks. Yeah? What do we think? Let's talk through some leaks. So, what's going on right now? Is Afterglow playing music? Oh, it's because it's the break. Oh, that's the penalty of playing a pre-production song. There's 16 bars that are going to be Nova's string arrangement. That's not in the song yet, so it's just blank. It's the male Taylor Swift. What's up, Cornelius? Okay, so let's go over some leaks. All right. So what you're going to hear on some of these are, how do I say this? You're going to hear some terrible vocals. Okay. So these are like, what I do is, so like when I'm in studio, you know, and I have that engineer who's working with me now, Matt Mellinger, on the album, is, oh, by the way, All I Want for Christmas, that reminds me, I need to promote again our Christmas music video that we did last year, this season. I need to do that. I barely promoted it last year. I need to promote it this year because that music video is still on the band channel of our, the cover we did of Deck the Halls. And it's very funny. So this engineer I'm working with, we go in, you know, I have an idea built out. We get the idea imported into his DAW, but then we start cleaning it up with like really good compressors and everything. And then we start building it out even more. And what I do then is, to make sure we have a roadmap, I'm like, well, let me throw down like just working melody so we have a roadmap, and let's just, like, that way we can build on it, right? So I don't even warm up. I get in front of the mic and I'm like, so I do like the main melody, like what the melody will be. And then we build on it. So it sounds terrible. So what you're going to hear is like the horrible demo vocal. It's not good. All right. And it's made up words. So don't try to listen to any of the words. Nothing. This is about as vulnerable as it gets when it comes to, bands don't show this kind of stuff. It's not even demos. This is scratch track. All right. So let's just like put context there for right now, just so you know. Thank you, Miranda. I appreciate you. Thank you, Heather. I see you. So first one, here, let me put my headphones on. So we're about 4 songs deep right now in the album, about to jump into song 5. So I listen to it anytime. I love that, Darcel. Yeah, let's put these on just so I got a thingy. Okay. So let's do some leaks on the 100,000 sub. Here we go, Madness. Here we go. So this first one, this will be, I mean, I've kind of teased this a little bit when it was in demo, like build out form way early on. This is, this will be the title track to our second album. Many of y'all know our second album is called Destination Arrival. there's it's a concept album. It's a whole story. Basically all this way just to get to the beginning. Basically it is the story of, you can either think of it as a story as a group of people or two people, however you want to kind of envision it in your mind. But basically it is this journey of this massive adventure of pain, hope, failure, success, beauty, tragedy, all to get to this place called arrival. And the idea is that the one thing that so many people don't realize is that in so many people's lives, and the story of their life is that you have no idea what they had to get through just to start anew. And I think that's a really powerful story to tell. And I think it's something that's super hopeful and everyone can relate to. And it's about like those that come beside you on that journey, to help you along the way. And then you help them along the way. And it's like this really beautiful, I just want to tell this really beautiful story and world building that ends with this like location called Arrival. And I will tell you, we are going to re-record a couple songs that fit that story very, very well. Actually, let's leak it right here. Well, let's leak it right here. We're going to re-record. We're going to re-record 3 songs that fit this story very, very well. One of them I think a lot of y'all already know, which is called Graves or Gardens. These are all songs that songwriting-wise and part writing-wise are perfect. Like arrangements, like I think they're perfect. No problem, Emily. You are loved. Thank you, love. But as many of y'all know, we made some changes in the band and lineup, and it's because our mixes were not up to standard. Our engineering, like stems when you record, were not up to standard, even though like our parts of every song were so good in the arrangement, the mixes and the engineering were lacking. So now that we can have like industry standard like mixes and stems for this new album, I realized that there were some songs storytelling wise that were going to fit perfectly in with Destination Arrival. And so the songs that we are going to re-record are Graves or Gardens, Among the Phoenix, and actually one that I don't think anyone's going to expect, but the way that I'm going to have it tell the story, I've always wanted our second album to be a continuation from our first. So that way it's not even just a concept album. Every album is a concept journey. And many of y'all know, our first album, it's the story of this character, Empire, her journey through the stages of self-reflection and then becoming something more and something new. And then the album actually ends kind of with her death. That's deep cuts. That's like super deep cuts in the story of the album. And the album ends with basically her death, but she passes on her story. She passes on her message to everyone listening. And I've kind of thought to myself that I want Destination Arrival to represent the people who have taken on that message and now are starting their journey. And so, given that, there's a song on our album that, again, same story, deserves a much better mix, deserves better engineering. And even though the song's amazing, it's beautiful. We play it at every single show that we have. We actually, it is a song, though, that I feel like deserves the quality of mixing and engineering to equal the quality of the song. And it's a song that, even though we played it every show, not all of our listeners know it because we never actually released it as a single. And so therefore, Yeah, exactly, Miranda. And that's why all these new songs are going to be like new mixes, everything. That's why we made those changes 100%. This song is honestly my favorite song of ours, especially live. It's my favorite one live because, man, when you hear the audience chant the words, it's so incredible. So we're actually going to re-record the finale of our first album. It's an 8.5-minute song, and its story so perfectly fits also as the finale of Destination Arrival, because now it will represent where Empire's story ended, and then she handed off her message to those listening, and then Destination Arrival represents all of us and the listener and everything and everyone that listener is with, them taking on her message now and then going on their own journey to get to Arrival, to get to the beginning. It makes perfect sense that then their journey ends with the same message to those who are listening to their journey on the album. So we are going to re-record Ode of She. It is our anthem. It's our finale at every show. And the one thing I don't want is, this second album has to be our breakout, right? This second album has to be what breaks us through, gets us millions, or hundreds of, well over hundreds of thousands of listeners, so we can tour nonstop successfully, right? The one thing I don't want is we end up not playing that song simply because people don't know it. When that song encompasses everything that we're about, it encompasses our whole story. It encompasses also our listener base. Because if y'all remember, hundreds of our listeners sang on that song, sent in voice memos, and we put them in, and they sang on that song. And I want to make sure that, I don't know, it's too perfect not to put on Destination Arrival as the finale also. And so we are going to re-record Ode of She. We are going to put out to all of y'all once again that if you want to, you can sing on it. So I will put out the mustering of the Rohirrim, I'll call to arms, the madness. That if they want to send in a voice memo, we'll set up that whole thing. We'll do the same thing. But what's cool is this time, where on the old Ode of She, we had hundreds of voice memos. This time, we will have thousands. And that is a powerful full circle of what Destination Arrival is all about. And, showing the story of Empire, and then it affected hundreds, but then those hundreds took on the message, and then you go through the journey of Destination Arrival, the second album, and then it ends with thousands now taking on this message of hope, love over fear, being one. It's just it's such a beautiful full circle of a story. And it's just Ode of She is truly a fan base song, 100%. And I want to make sure that Ode of She does not just fall to kind of our listeners now, and then all these, we're planning on 1,000,000xing the fan base, right, with this second album. And I don't want a song like that to be just one where our listeners from before are like, man, but I really loved Ode of She. I wish they still did that one live. I wish they still ended every show with that song. And I think it's only fair to re-record it, rebuild it, give it a new mix, make it sound better than ever, and then let our newer base also sing on it. So I'm really excited about that. So the 3 songs we'll re-record for the album will be Graves or Gardens, Among the Phoenix, and Ode of She. And I'm super excited about that. Epic and beautiful. Yeah. What's up, Sabrina? I think it'll just land. I don't. It is just going to be so powerful. Also, people being able to hear, like, I don't know. There's something just so cool about like ending your first album with this anthem, and then continuing the story from this character of a first album into the second. The second album now being about all the listeners. Like, it's not about the central character anymore. It's about you. It's about the person listening. And then carrying on that message. Yeah, I definitely got a cold, for sure. I swim in the river all the time. Even when it's freezing cold out. It's supposed to snow on Monday. I'll still be in the river tomorrow. I definitely have a little cold, for sure. Thank you, Louis. Thank you, Louis. I appreciate that. And am I saying that wrong? Is it Louisa? Am I saying your name wrong? I'm sorry. But I think that that's going to be a really powerful thing to do. Hit up that GoFundMe again. Thank you, Kurt. I appreciate that. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think there's something special about Ode of She. It's 8.5 minutes of just our message wrapped into a song. And we need to include, we have gained thousands and thousands of listeners since that song came out. And we should give our new listeners the chance to sing those words, right? May shadows find a heart still beating. Like, we need to give those listeners a chance to be on that song too. I think it's really beautiful. So we're going to do that. What's up, Nova? Are you here right now? You can come say hi to everybody. Let's do a little bit of a leak real quick. What is it, 1:42? I got 20 minutes, madness. Okay. I'm going to play you something. This is going to sound... Bear with me, all right? Well, here, I'll play a little bit of Destination Arrival first. Remember, these are scratch tracks. How I'm singing is terrible. It's not going to sound good. But this is what we do here. Oh, no A at the end. Okay. Luis, got you. You're about to drive home. Where's the volume at?
So here we are, side by side, with worlds at our feet.
Pause, because I have to say something. Yeah, I got a cold, madness. So we need to re-record Nova. There's gonna be a cool thing on the second album. I'm about to leak this too, where we kind of utilize Nova's voice almost as Empire's voice from the first album. Almost as this like spirit guiding you across this like treacherous adventure towards arrival, all these things. And we're going to have it at a few points throughout the album where Nova is going to be doing these spoken words. And this one is cool because it's going to kick off the album. And she says, so here we are, side by side, with worlds at our feet.
So here we are, side by side, with worlds at our feet.
Remember, it's a scratch track. Making up words.
With you I find a painless breath.
So obviously it's a demo. Like it's a super demo. So that's not even like final production. We just got drums and guitars recorded for it. So all that's scratch. But it's going to bang so hard. Especially when I write it, actually get the lyrics, and I actually sing it. Y'all, I'm going to be able to rip that song on the vocals. It has a lot more sound layers. And and highly, that's just the demo too. Like that's not even like the real song, right? So there's that one. So that'll be the title track. I hope y'all like it. I think it's going to be awesome. So there's that one. Like, I love that chorus. So far, I can't make it there without you. So far out past the break. Like, I think it's such a cool song. I have the lyrics for the chorus now that I'm excited for. You love it, Sabrina? All right, perfect. I'm telling you, when I sing that so far, when I record the vocal, it's going to rip. I'm going to hit it so hard. It's going to sound awesome. So we have that, okay? Then we have a song that is... So same thing, right? Same thing. Same thing. It's a scratch track. The vocal sounds terrible. It's not real words. This is just me making sure the melody's there so we can build on it. This song is not going to follow your standard structure at all. Shocker. It's a City of Sound song. This song is very ambitious. It's called Lunar Traveler Solar Chaser, which for some of y'all might know, for a while, was going to be the name of our second album. But it's not anymore. This song represents that moment in that story. And it is where the person is just beaten down by the darkness, by the night. Then they have this moment of resolve in the night that they're going to continue pushing through, trying to chase that moment where the sun peaks just over the horizon. And then it's going to basically come to this quiet moment of stillness where they've made this choice to stay around and fight through the darkness. And this moment of stillness, which I could go a lot deeper into this, but I'm giving you just like the surface explanation of what this song will be about. And then all of a sudden, they experience the breaking of the day just over the horizon, and then the sun coming over the skies. So this song it's very ambitious because the idea is to capture all that whole story in one. So reminder, demo, but here you go.
Fall in pieces, find a way. Let me try like waiting, our mistakes. Find my way, bound to spy, and wondering where after could be the great disaster. Something I say then tries I wait. Feel this moment file away. Take me inside and try to drive you and I sitting back till we find, till we
making up words. So we have to build all this out. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. Oh, I'm playing the wrong version. I'm a dummy. Wait, bear with me, Madness, because I want you to hear what this is going to turn into. Now, remember, those are all made up words and terrible vocals. I know I keep saying that, but just to make sure everybody knows. Here, wait. I'll just upload it to myself real quick so you can hear it. So there's gonna be like a slowdown on the drums we still have to build it all out. Here, let me send this to myself. Upload. There we go. Sorry, I just burped. My bad. Love the piano in your soft voice, and then more power. Yeah. All right. So now you're going to hear the more of the build out. But just to give you context, right? This is like super like behind the scenes like of the creative process. Because this song still needs a lot of work. We need to record the actual guitars. Right now, that's just me playing on the guitar. I just minimized everything. Wait, where'd everybody go? Sorry, my mouse fell in my pants and I lost everybody. There we go. Yeah, exactly. So like the idea is, it's that story that I was just saying, right? But then the resolve to like push through the darkness, but then coming to this moment of stillness after you've made that choice where it's like the darkness has lost its power. But like you still have this stillness where you are just like awaiting the subtle light of the day to come over the horizon. Hence why the song's called Lunar Traveler, Solar Chaser. So it's almost loaded up here. So you're going to hear a couple moments where like the drums slow down and there's no music behind it and my vocal cuts out, but my voice will keep going, but it's going to subtly get quieter. So when you start hearing the drums slow down, imagine the music keeps going, but it all slowly starts to fade out. Then you're going to hear something cool when the music fades out. You're going to hear that moment of stillness. Then you're going to hear the light just come over the day. I think you're going to love it. Like, even in demo form, I think you're going to love it. Loving the sound rich and full and love the melody. Let's go. Thank you, Renee. Appreciate you. Come on, load up. The madness wants to hear the leak. I need a new window. There we go. In order to download the song. Boom. There we go. Come on. It's almost done. Bear with me. I love you, Madness. You're the best. I just want you to hear where it's going to go. I want you to hear what the Solar Chaser side is going to sound, or at least what kind of sound like. Because y'all know, cinematic rock and how it must always end in hope. And this song ends in hope. You better believe it. It's awesome. It's such like a quintessential like City of Sound anthem, at least in my opinion. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Thank you. All right, there we go. All right, let's see where we're at. Wait, what did you just save to? Where are you at? Oh, it uploaded to the band Gmail. No, now it's making me verify the band Gmail. Oh my gosh, 1 second. Oh my gosh, now it's not letting me in there. You gotta be kidding me. This is gonna drive me crazy. Oh my gosh, do I have to upload this to give it to the... Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Hashtag professional streamer. Where is my countdown? There you are. Oh, we already got 12. Oh, 11. Someone unsubbed. Someone was like, I don't like that this guy just made it past 100,000. I'm taking him down a peg. We're going to 100,011. Jay needs your help, Nova. Okay, I'm going to make it work. Here, while that's going, I'll play you another one. So this is... do I have... All right. So this is actually a little bit of a leak. That's kind of fun. So for those who know, we, at one time, we had a song that was called Afterglow. That was a demo that we released years ago, like 2016. It was one of our demos. And I decided to completely rewrite and remake it for this album. and it's not the same song at all. It is completely different. And the story is very beautiful. Do I have? Wait. 1 second. I'm so bad at this. Oh, wait. Okay. Lunar Traveler Solar Chaser just downloaded, so we'll just do that real quick. Oh, my goodness. I'm so bad at this. It's like, it is amazing how terrible I really am at streaming. Oh, my goodness. Like, I'm so bad at this. It's like, yeah, it's just really wild. All right, here we go.
Fall in peace.
All right.
Find a way.
We made it.
Let me try like waiting.
Our mistakes. Sorry.
Find my way bound to spy. And wondering where after could be the great disaster. Something I say and tries I wait. Feel this moment file away. Take me in some and try to drive you and I sitting by till we find till we
All right, here we go. So imagine all the music starts to fade out and my voice fades out. All of a sudden you hear the wind and a heartbeat. It's just you in the stillness. And then the light of day starts to break through the horizon. Still need to build this out. Get it right. It's not right yet. It's close. And then I want it to be like, dong, 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 dong. We're going to do like a whole thing. Now, what's cool about that, you probably couldn't hear because I'm making up words and making up like, it's a terrible vocal. But at the end of Lunar Traveler, that part of the song, I'm saying till we find this, like all these things. Like, and the very final words of Lunar Traveler is till we find, then that moment of stillness, and then the light starts to come over the horizon. And right before the sun breaks through the day, I say the word home. And so the connection between Lunar Traveler and Solar Chaser, it goes from till we find to home. And then that's when that moment breaks. It's going to be awesome. That song's going to be so cool. It's going to take a ton of work to build out, but it's going to be awesome. When does it come out? It won't come out till next year because we're trying to fund the album right now. We're recording the album. So this song won't come out till next year, but we will be playing it at shows long before it releases. But this song will be on the album. I'm not sure if it's a single release because it's such a unique build out. But 100,000. I met them when we were only 10,000. Man, I love that, Miguel. Let's go. I love that. So, okay, the last one I'll tease, and then we can end the 100,000 support stream. So, we had a song that was one of our demos called Afterglow. Given the story of the band, though, given the story of the album, this Afterglow was the very first song that we ever put out as a demo song. Now, what I have done with it is basically only take the title and one of the lyrics and completely made a new song. New concept. It's going to take part on an awesome part of the album, which I'm really excited for. Once I get into that story, I'm really excited for it. Basically, it's the part on this journey, destination arrival. You're on this adventure. You're trying just to get to the beginning, and you're with these people, or you're with this one person, and y'all are just fighting through this adventure. You're fighting through this story, this journey. And this song is going to be on a place on the album where, like, the darkness has just destroyed you. Like, it has just stopped you in your midst, and the sky is falling. Like fire is raining down from the sky. Like, you can't handle the weight of the world. Like, your weight is crumbling. And the idea is that the person who is crumbling under the weight of the world and like the fire falling down is the person you're with on this journey. And you come to realize that you could either leave them behind and you could move on with the adventure. You could move on with this treacherous journey, and you could leave them knowing that this sky raining down a fire is going to end up taking their life and they're not going to make it. Or you can decide that you are going to lay next to them and you're going to take on this falling sky and this destruction of the world. And even if it means that you don't make it through, at least you don't make it through together. But you'd rather take that chance to see if there is even just a minuscule of a chance that you both could make it through this treacherous moment. But if you don't, at least you go out together. And so I'll let you listen to a little bit of Afterglow. Again, I know I keep prefacing this. The vocal is terrible. It's not the real vocal. It's pre-production. This isn't even the final, or it's not even in production. But I think it's a beautiful story to have on the album.
I feel down the earth where it likes to come undone, and I beneath fall like together. You mind me, and then where it likes to fall again.
The out of tune guitar.
And I can breathe. Oh.
Thank you, Ugg something. Oh, Lithuanian Madness. Thank you.
If I could bear, I'd rather burn forever. I'd rather fight for better days. Kill all together, fall. And when life's together, I'd rather burn together.
Thank you, Miguel.
I feel down the earth with lights to come undone, and I beneath
Thank you, Huggins.
fall light together.
Pre-production demo vocals.
You remind me, and then
BS vocals.
lights to fall again.
But this song will sound amazing.
I can breathe. Fumbling and I fall. Every line and I want it all. Try to fold me, find a way if I could bear. I'd rather burn forever. I'd rather fight for better days. Kill all together, fall. And when life's together, I'd rather burn together.
And then this will be a Nova. This is not going to be the. This will not be the arrangement. Nova and I are going to build something out together on here on this part. This is just BS strings. But the strings coming up are one of my favorites, and I'm very excited for this. Get ready.
Try to fold me, find a way if I could bear. I'd rather burn forever. I'd rather fight for better days. Kill all together, fall. And when life's together, I'd rather burn together.
Yeah. Yeah. So, look, I know I'm putting the cart before the horse a little bit because, we want to do 15 songs for the album. We have to keep funding the album. But I'm going to go ahead and put the cart before the horse and just say, we've already started recording regardless. I believe we're going to be able to do the full album. And it's going to be awesome. Like it's gonna be awesome. A Hallelujah version. I mean, I would love to do that. If Doysters, if we had time to do that 100%, it'd be good to do Hallelujah at a live show, actually. Like performing at a concert, that'd be amazing. Nova's such a show off as she should be. Oof, this transports me, the action, the adventure. Can't wait for the album. Of course, sounds good. Yeah, I'm telling you, the album is gonna we're Madness, just so you know, I am basically working day in, day out on these songs, like building them out, working on the ideas, like nonstop. I am literally just grinding it out. And then, like Nova and I are going to go over a bunch of string arrangements. She's starting to send me ideas too. So she's got some really interesting, unique ideas that she's working on that I'm going to like take in. We'll include in the album, everything. I'm like super excited. In person is awesome. The energy is super infectious. That's true. Our concerts are aggressively hopeful, I guess I would say. Yeah, Madness, there's some leaks. There's some leaks for the 100,000 sub stream. I'm really excited for the album. I think every song so far is a just absolute banger. I guess that's it. Oh, we're past 2:00. Madness, I love you. Thank you for supporting City of Sound. Keep streaming the songs. I know we have all these new songs, but we need you to keep sharing out the music, keep spreading the news about this independent cinematic rock band. Keep spreading the news. Please keep sharing our songs with everybody you know, just to help us. You know, we want to release all these new songs next year to as big of a base as possible. That's how we're going to survive and make it. So please keep sharing all of our songs. Keep listening. Keep streaming our songs. Singing our words. It means everything to us. Madness, I love you. Thank you for 100,000 subs. Absolutely insane. I mean, insane. I love you so much. Can I ask how your band came up to be? I will answer that longer on the next stream, Ugg. I could also do a video on the channel about that. How did my band start? That's actually beautiful, and I never thought about doing that. Ugg, I am going to make a whole video on that just for you. Real talk. I'm serious. That is such a good idea. I'm going to make a vid on the channel literally just for you, and it is going to be called How My Band Started. I love that, dude. You're awesome. Thanks. Great idea. City of Sound is BTS level good live. Now that is a compliment right there. That is a compliment right there. Yeah, I will make a vid. I'm also going to do 100,000 Q&A vid, by the way, Ugg and Madness, everybody watching this. So I am going to do a stream that's 100K Q&A, and then we'll stream and I'll answer questions and then turn it into a vid. Wow, Carsep, that's amazing, dude. I love that. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Or bro, or love, or lady. I actually don't know, so I don't know why I said that. I love you. His music inspires me. It helps me in my lowest. Let's go, Miguel. That's that heart right there. Okay, Madness. I'm going to jump off. I'm going to have vids next week. Y'all know. Everybody have a safe weekend. Everyone have like a beautiful Saturday, Sunday. Y'all remember what the band is all about. I know I end every stream with this message. I don't care if it's cheesy. It is our message. It's what our music's all about. You are worthy. You are purposed. You are built for this shit. We could not do this without you. You are the reason that City of Sound is still around, and you will be the reason City of Sound breaks out and we make this a true success. And it will make this whole struggle and grind to remain independent, to survive, to get through, all worth it. I love you. Ugg, you know what, Ugg? I will put a thing out on my Instagram, and I will put a thing out on YouTube right after this, so where people can leave their Q&A questions for the 100,000 Q&A video. Perfect. See, you have such good ideas. You're giving me such good ideas right now. I will do that right after stream. I love you all. You're the best, Madness. We couldn't do this without you. I love you.